It burns inside. That constant gnawing frustration when people clash, when words become weapons, and every disagreement feels like a slow, tearing unraveling of everything you've worked for. The tension hangs heavy in every room, in every meeting, in every conversation where egos clash and pride fights for space. It's exhausting, isn't it? That deep, nagging feeling that no matter how hard you try, the conflict just keeps coming back like a storm you can't outrun. But here's the truth. Everyone's too scared to say out loud. Most conflict doesn't ruin teams or companies. Badly handled conflict does. You want to stop the cycle? You want to break free from endless drama that drains soul and energy? Here's the killer secret most people overlook. Conflict isn't the problem. The problem is how people fail to engage with it. So stop treating conflict like poison. Treat it like fuel. First, when the temperature rises, do not try to win. That's the trap that gets founders and leaders stuck in a loop of bitterness and division. Instead, become obsessed with curiosity. When emotions scream, ask questions. Real ones. Not, what's your problem? But, what is really going on underneath what's being said? Strip every assumption away. Dig. Find the fear, the insecurity, the hidden hopes that create the fire behind the fight. Don't let anyone, not even yourself, hide behind anger or silence. Call it out, gently but relentlessly. When people feel truly heard, heard beyond defense and ego, they become disarmed. They become human again, not enemies. Second, call out what's true and what's irrelevant at the same time. Conflict drags in noise, past failures, half-truths, nasty side notes. Your job is to be brutal about cutting that crap away. Focus like a laser on the present issue. Frame it so sharply no distraction survives. This stops conflict from spiraling into chaos. When two sides focus on what truly matters, solutions become visible even through the fog of anger. Own this power. It's a weapon sharper than any argument. Third, own your part fully. Every time. No exceptions. The leader who refuses to admit mistakes or blind spots feeds the beast of resentment. When you stop pointing fingers and start owning impact, especially when it hurts, it breaks the cycle. Watch how it shifts the entire energy in the room. People crave that kind of raw honesty because it's rare, it's real, and it opens the path for trust, even if trust feels shattered now. Fourth, speak not to be understood, but to build. Language shapes reality. Avoid letting your words become walls or weapons. Use them like bridges and tools. Offer solutions, not ultimatums. Propose options, not demands. Speak with clarity, kindness, and precision, even when it's hard. Conflict chills when communication warms. Make that your mission every second the tension sits heavy in the air. And lastly, this might sting, but don't be afraid to walk away. Some battles destroy more than they fix. Some conflicts eat teams alive on their own terms. Knowing when to say enough is a superpower. But here's the thing. Walking away isn't surrender. It's choosing your fight wisely. It's preserving your energy for what really matters. Building something strong, something new, something that transcends petty turf wars and ego traps. This isn't theory. It's a blueprint to stop bleeding energy into conflict and start using it to create. To forge bonds where there was only tension, to turn chaos into clarity. The world is starving for this kind of leadership. It's not a cure on paper, it's a discipline in heart and action. Founders, investors, leaders, your toughest battles won't be fought alone or with tired old scripts. They will be won by those who dare to transform conflict into connection, who don't let anger rule, who reclaim freedom from the cages of toxic fights. This is the fire that forges revolutions in teams and companies. This is how to break the system from inside. No flags, no illusions, just pure, fearless humanity at work. So, step into that fire. Own it. Master it. And watch how everything you believed impossible suddenly becomes within reach.